Hi everyone, it's Jen. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I have some fun project shares for KSCraft. This is using dies from the May release, and they're so fun this month. They're birthday themed, summer drinks themed, just really happy projects you can make with these dies. So I definitely had a lot of fun crafting with them this time, and I'm looking forward to showing you my projects. So I'll show you the dies, and I'm going to link them in the AliExpress store, but you can go ahead and check Amazon if you'd rather order from there. They might be available there as well. And let's see, I'll take some measurements, show you my projects. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. So first we're going to start with this die set, which is the drink box shaker. So it comes with two different sizes of a drink box, a larger and smaller. And then let me just show you the larger set. It comes with the background piece, comes with the layering piece, which is a frame, and you can make it into a shaker if you would like, which is always fun. And then it comes with the word juice with the shadow, and then fruits as well. It comes with the strawberry with the stem, a citrus slice, an apple, and a straw too. And everything's the same for the smaller one. I believe they come together. So let me show you what I made. I made a embellishment with the larger one and a card with the smaller one. So here is the embellishment, and I made mine into milk. Actually, the other one I made into milk too. I didn't make juice for either of them, but there are examples on the product page of these in like juice varieties. But yeah, I was just thinking of milk, and I made strawberry milk, and I think strawberry milk is so cute, but I don't like drinking it, but it just looks so cute in an embellishment. So I used this little strawberry paper that I gotten from Joann's a long time ago, and it came in like a strawberry paper pad theme, or strawberry themed paper pad. And then it also comes with this like red and white check in the background. And then I used pink foam to make it into a shaker, clear acetate, of course. And then the shaker bits to make it look like strawberry milk, I used like these off-white diamond dots. I used little pink circles. I used this like clay mix from Hobby Lobby with the little strawberries, and then the pink hearts with little strawberries on them as well. And then I had this teeny tiny stamp in my stash, so I made a little tag for that with that, and glued on one of the clay bits too, and then just tied some red and white baker's twine around the top, made a bow, and I think it looks really cute like that. I put the straw on the wrong side. There is like an embossed line where you're supposed to put the straw there, but I don't know why I put it over there. It looks cute though, I think, and I just used green and white paper for that. And it's just an adorable little shaker ready for a project. So let's measure this. Across it measures, let's see, about 3 inches, a little bit more, and then top to bottom it is, let's say, about 2 7/8, I'd say, maybe a little bit shorter than that. But I love how that came out. I think it's so cute. And then the next one I made into a card, and I love this card. This is it. And isn't it adorable? So this is a smaller size. You could see how it's smaller than the bigger one. And I made mine into a little milk carton. It doesn't come with this layering piece here, this white one, but I just cut it out again in some white glossy paper and just, fussy cut it so it would have another layer on there. And then it doesn't come with a smiley face either, but I used a different die set in my stash to make a smiley face. And then the reason I love this card is because look at the shaker bits. They're little peanut butter and jelly toast slices. And I have had this little bag of peanut butter and jelly clay slices. I've had that in my stash for so long, and I've just been waiting for a project to use them on. And I thought this was a perfect way to do that. So I did that. I added some white diamond dots to look like milk. I used that white like embossed circle paper in the background to look like milk, and I put the straw in the right place this time. And then the little peanut butter and jellies, those come from a Lawn Fawn stamp set, and I just think they're so cute there, and so does the sentiment. And I just used some different dies in my stash to make it into a slimline card. And this paper that I used back here comes from, let me show you the paper pad. It's called Lunchbox Friends, and this came out at Michael's a long time ago. Does it say 2021? So I love this paper pad. I just haven't had a chance to use it, and I was going to use there's a cut apart there. It says butter together or peanut butter together. And somehow I was going to work that into it, but it just didn't work out. So I just made it into a slimline card. Anyway, that paper in the background comes from there. So I think this looks so, so cute. And the shaker itself measures, let's say it's about little over 2¼ inches by about 2 1/8 inches. And then on the inside, I did use that paper pad to make a little cut apart here for milk on the inside, and just made it a cute little card. So those are my first projects. I'm just very happy with those. All right, the next one is the Trio ice cream shakers. And these are so simple, so quick to put together. There's the large, medium, and small sets, and they each come with the background of an ice cream cone and then the frame. And if you want to, you can make other layering pieces too, you know, just kind of like fussy cut them. I'll show you what I did. I made 3 little embellishments. I didn't put them on anything yet, but I'll show you what I made. So this is the larger one, and I made mine into like a strawberry ice cream cone. And what I meant by using different layering pieces. See the background here, I just cut out a little tan piece, and the way I did that was I ran just this through my die cutting machine with some almond cream paper just at the bottom, so I could like fussy cut that and put that down there. Otherwise it looks like the shaker goes all the way through, and I didn't want that. I just wanted it to be brown down there. And then for the background paper, I used, I think I showed you guys, I bought some soap at Marshall's, and the packaging was so cute. It was these little strawberries, so I cut that apart and used that for the background paper. And then for the shaker bits, I used just color coordinating pieces, little stars and hearts and circles, sprinkles, and those are little tiny like ice pops. I thought that kind of went there nicely. This strawberry comes from the die set for the juice box, actually the smaller one, I think, yeah. So I decided to use that to make a little strawberry there. And then these puffy stickers come from a Rosie Studio collection that I had in my stash. So this larger one measures, let's see, it's about 3 1/4 inches top to bottom, and at the widest part, it's a little bit over 2 1/2 inches. So that's the largest one. And then the medium one, I made a cherry theme, which I think is super cute also. I used some doodlebug paper in the background. And this one measures, let's see, it is about 2 7/8 inches by about 2 1/4. And again, I used a Rosie Studio little puffy sticker. And then this was like a nail art kind of cabochon thing I had in my stash, and it had the smiley face on there, so I thought it went nicely with that doodlebug paper. I added some little cherry clay bits, some hearts, and just other ones I thought went nicely there. So you could see the size difference with the large and the medium. And then the small one, I made a banana theme because I had these little banana clay bits in my stash, and I wanted to use those as well. And then that banana paper in the background comes from Lawn Fawn. Yes, Lawn Fawn paper. And I just made this yellow and white, and also Rosie Studio puppy stickers and different shaker bits to coordinate. And this measures about 2 1/4 inches by 1 3/4 approximately. So you can see all the different sizes, and I think they came out so cute. These I made with Walmart foam board. That one looks like it's coming up a little bit, but it's okay. It's just down at the bottom where there's no shaker bits. Anyway, yeah, I used that to make the shakers, and that gives you a lot of space inside to put, good size shaker bits. And I just think they're so cute, ready to pop on birthday or summer projects. It's nice to have these on hand for when you need them. That one as well. Okay, and let's move on to the next set, which is using or the next project, which is using this set. This is called the birthday flags, and it comes with the one flag. It coordinates with the summer flag set, which I didn't see on AliExpress. It might still be available on Amazon. This came out a couple years ago, but you can use these flags here along with this one if you want to layer them up, which is what I did. I'll show you how that looks. If you don't have this, no worries. You could just use this flag. You don't need to use layers. It also comes with a few different sentiments. It comes with party, birthday, celebrate, yay, and surprise. And there are different scripts, different fonts, and just you can combine them in different ways or just use them separately. Use them on other projects too. It's really nice to have birthday sentiments when you're making birthday cards and things like that. So I did make 3 different flags using the sentiments and all the different layers. Here's the first one. And I always double up on the sentiments if it doesn't have a shadow piece. Not always, but most of the time, just because I think it adds a little more, depth to the word or the sentiment and a little more weight to it. So that's what I did. I used some lawn fawn paper for the pattern piece and some solids that coordinate from my stash. And the one in the background there, that's the one that comes with the birthday flag set, and the other 2 come with the summer flag set. And then I added some coordinating like enamel stickers, and I think it just looks so cute. Again, you can use these on cards, make 3D projects. Where did my ruler go? Hang on. Oh, there it is. Okay. It was hiding. So let me measure this flag for you. It measures from side to side. It is, let's see, that's about 4 1/4 by just measuring the longest lengths by 2 1/4. So that's birthday, and birthday measures, I should probably measure that too. That's about 3 1/8 inches by about 1 inch. So there's birthday. That looks really cute, I think. And then all these I did in like my pink and yellow and aqua color combination. Here's Celebrate. I love the font of Celebrate. And it's just, done the same way, but just different papers. So pretty, right? And then the last one I did was Party. And I like to do the sentiment in glitter paper and then the background in like a solid. I think it just stands out nicely like that. And again, in the aqua, pinks and yellows. And different ways you can use these. If you have some straws, you can make some like pennants or, banners. So I had this straw I got from this pack I got at like a Marshall's or TJ Maxx. And these are like reusable plastic straws. So I thought this would look nice. Like you could glue this on here, make some straws or just some like decorations for birthday parties. This would look really nice on like this one, I think, because it's got the pink and yellow daisies, or even on this one too. Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good. And then, you could put some like beads on the top too. How fun would that be? Or you can use a dowel, and these are just basic dowels. You can paint these any way you like and then glue these onto them and then decorate a cake like that. So, just different ideas. Of course, you could put them on cards or, whatever else you're making, a paper crafting project, a mini album, whatever you're thinking. So those are all my projects for today. I hope you enjoyed them. I really did have a good time making these. It's just been a rainy week. It's springtime, so it's been raining a lot. I've been enjoying staying inside and crafting with these pretty cheerful, happy projects, and I hope you enjoy them too. So again, they'll all be linked down below. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for visiting. I really appreciate you coming to stop by and spend some time with me today. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Until then, have a wonderful day. Take care, my friends. Bye.